now we have a picture here of 75 Alligator Alley. Francis, take a look. There is a that is a tornado confirmed. There it is. Wow, this is just impressive image. I've personally not seen. I've seen tornadoes on TV, obviously, but never live covering the severe threat that we're covering right now. There looks to be another low-hanging cloud just on the right side of that tornado. Look at this picture. We're going to take it full because this is just impressive. There are drivers out there. So this one, where's this located, Maya?
I would say, I think it's mile marker 30, I believe.
On I-70. So this one, Alligator Alley, so this one might be the one that's closer to further inland, closer to Weston, if I'm not mistaken, because the way that it's moving, if this camera is facing towards the west, this is moving because it should be moving towards the north. It is going to cross Alligator Alley. Correct me if I'm wrong. This is not the one over Big Cypress. This is the one just a few miles west of Weston, Broward County. We're focusing on these two separate cells because part of the tornado warning does extend into portions of southern Palm Beach County as well as south of western Palm Beach County. This is just impressive right here. Look at that. That is a confirmed tornado. I feel like, National Weather Service of Miami, if they're probably watching this too, Francis.
Absolutely. I mean, they've been sending screenshots in the chat, but you can actually see the debris field even surrounding the tornado as well. But I'm also concerned about also that, yes, it's like they knew exactly where I was going in terms of the camera with that other low-hanging cloud there. I wonder if there's any rotation within that, and we could probably have some dancing twins. But as of this moment, this system is moving as of the last update I saw, about 25 miles per hour.
Yeah, now if you're in a vehicle, if you're this kind of situation right here, there's a tornado approaching, you basically either, you got to drive carefully. You don't want to speed up. If you see it out ahead of you, obviously you stop that vehicle. Don't get close to the thunderstorm. Again, these are moving due north, so it is intersecting. It looks from this point of view that it is crossing right now
near mile marker 30. Yes.
Near mile marker 30, I-75 Alligator Alley, located a few miles also west of US 27. There it is. I'm going to try to zoom in a little closer to that particular cell. It continues to move northward, Francis. Let me go ahead and try to zoom here.
Can you see the image with the debris field surrounding this as of right now? This is very impressive. It's moving over the interstate. It looks like it's successfully moved across, going by radar and as well as the camera image there. So that system is going to continue to move northward.
Yeah, and I'm sorry to interrupt. You see that tornado warning, the one that just crossed over I-75 turning into purple too, because obviously this is a confirmed tornado. Look at this. This is a big tornado. It grew in size. Look at that. This is just,
and that's exactly what they said on chat, that they've been watching these two cells grow after they cross I-75. So both of these tornadoes have become healthier after crossing from Alligator Alley. The image that we have up right now is near the toll plaza, but it's near 75 and 595 and near mile marker 30. It's continuing to track northward at a 25 miles per hour. This is about 14 miles west of Sunrise. So we're going to continue to monitor this because this is going to start to enter more populated areas as it enters central Palm Beach County. So I have to say, correct me if I'm wrong, near Loxahatchee, if you're in Royal Palm, Wellington, more further inland communities.
I'm going to just zoom in. If it holds together, Belle Glade potentially could be under that one cell. Belle Glade, Southern Boulevard, basically between Belle Glade, Line Country Safari, Arden, please, if you're listening from Arden, make sure you are staying ahead of the storm. Stay inside. Make sure sure to be in the lower level of your home if you live in a 2-story home. Also, the bathroom is probably the best place to be in.
I would suggest.
If you have a bathroom in the lower level.